What's up, gamers? Episode 22 of Farms Out, here for your viewing pleasure as we hop on our farms real quick. Last episode, I talked about going to mainland China. I didn't know the full extent of it, but apparently I'm gonna be gone for a while. Hopefully not too long, but I'll be leaving for China. It's like a 34-hour flight there. Then I'll be there for a few days. Then I'm gonna go to Korea for like a day and change, and then I come back to the US. So with that being said, I know some of you guys are in Korea. For mainland China, meetup is really difficult, but if anybody's in Seoul, I would be definitely down to get to, I'm thinking about going drinking for like the day I'm in Korea, like chilling. Not getting completely demolished, but I think it'd be all right. I also don't really know anything about it. So if you guys have like any suggestions for like touristy things to do in Shanghai, China, or Seoul, Korea, I'd really appreciate that, because I truly, like, I've never been to Asia before. Obviously, I've been outside of the United States a few times, but Asia specifically is completely brand new to me. I was planning to go at some point. I just didn't know that some point was going to be like this week. So if you guys have any suggestions, that'd be awesome. Another cool thing is if you look behind us, those are some of the computer parts. I swear they are coming in. We're missing the CPU, which is probably the biggest thing. So I have to pick up the graphics card physically, which is gonna be a 4080 Super. I have to get the case has been a matter of discussion. I don't know. Some people really like the case I chose. Some people don't. Some people say more glass. Some people say less glass. Some people say metal. Some people say plastic. Some people tell me to reuse my current case. I don't really know. I'll be honest, I saw a decent one, a decent like half tower build for like 120 bucks. I might go for that instead. I'm not entirely sure though. And so yeah, that's kind of what's been going on. Other than that, I mean, nothing too crazy. My life has been actually kind of chill for the first time in like a while. Like everything's just kind of calmed down. I'm just like working out and working and stuff. I think I'll be live later tonight. I'm not entirely sure. Now that everything's okay. I can't believe I was like, oh, like I'm gonna go live, guys, and then my computer broke. So my bad on that, guys. Again, we're gonna bring back coaching and everything as soon as we can. So be patient with me. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. But yeah, we should be live later tonight or like tomorrow morning, probably after I record the next episode of Farms Out. Should be good. I do have something to do this morning, sadly, but tomorrow morning I should be free. Okay, and we got out all of the farms. I mean, not all the farms, but like all the farmers for this one specific farm. Okay, anyway. So let's start answering questions. What you guys are really here for, the real juicy, meaty content. This is a question by Odin Wath 7905. When should you stop investing into VIP? I'm 500k from VIP 17 at day 400 as a low spender. Should I stop doing more than gems, and what should I buy? Generally, I don't know. Like if you're already at VIP 16 and it's day 400, I would probably just keep going. Personally, I like having a high VIP. I like consistently investing in it. I feel like it's a super long-term plan that doesn't really have a ton of downsides. On the flip side of that, it just depends on what you need. It's almost certainly never going into wheels, because that doesn't honestly make a lot of sense. But in terms of going into like Holy Knight's Treasure, or like weekly VIP materials as well, both those things are pretty good. Another thing you can do is you can do like the 7k each day for more than gems by putting it into VIP materials, and that's kind of maybe best of both worlds in terms of getting value out of more than gems while simultaneously not over investing into VIP. Honestly, I generally like pushing forward into VIP unless you're like a pretty casual player or you're not getting any gold chests. But I mean, if you're getting gold chests or you're pretty competitive, I mean, getting VIP 17, getting VIP 18 in the future, all that stuff is pretty important. I wouldn't sleep on it necessarily. Next question, coming out of Nemin Jenskovic 4703. Hey 12-inch, I'm a low spender. I just spent all my gems on more than gems and the Richard wheel came out. Should I spin them in 511 with gold heads or just pass? It depends. If this is your first Richard wheel, I would just 10 spin it and move on. If this is your third Richard wheel, I would make sure to unlock him and then move on. Unlocking him at least and then putting sculptures in him to get him to 5111 is definitely the move. It just depends on which Richard wheel it is. Again, if it's your first Richard wheel, 10 spin it, don't think too hard on it. If it's your third Richard wheel, you definitely have to unlock that man ASAP. Unlocking him becomes way more important if he's your last wheel. Overall, I mean, like, it's a little tough, but again, like, all you have to do is 10 spin him. You don't have to do anything too crazy. And that's what I try to tell people that are just starting, especially. Like, if you're in a situation to where, like, gems are always super tight, there's no reason to just, like, blow everything on YSG or blow everything on Richard. Like, it's okay to just unlock these commanders and move on. Nothing wrong with it at all. Next question is coming from Eztra 384. If you're tight on gems and just have enough to do Dalrooks or Esmeralda, assuming you're done with wheels and eggs, which would you choose? Also, is buying out all shovels during Dig Event good? Opinions on buying out the mats with VIP in VIP Shop Weekly. First thing, if you're looking between Dalrooks and Esmeralda, Dalrook's puzzle box is the single best gem for materials in the game when it comes to being outside of VIP materials. So personally, the 10 spin for, I mean, not the 10 spin for Dalrooks, it's like, you buy the first floor. Buying the first floor for Dalrooks is egregiously efficient. It's something you should be doing basically every time you see it. Just the first floor with the 5 fruit mechanisms is a really good idea. I would also say Esmeralda's house is, I want to say like 88% efficient, and then the full Dalruk's is like 93% efficient. So, you know, the numbers speak for themselves. Buying out shovels during Dagobah, as far as I know, is a really bad idea. I would not do it. If you really want materials, just spin egg, or if you really want blueprints, spin the Holy Knight's Treasure event, is generally how I see that supposed to be done. Buying out the mats with gems in the VIP shop weekly is the best way to get mats in the game. Again, mats used to be much more important than blueprints, since, you know, you only had like the base refining, but now that you have iconic refining, and it's asking for so many more blueprints than mats generally, I would heavily consider just doing the Holy Knight's Treasure if you have an option like that. And the final question is coming from Sammy Sechoblade 886. Jumping or sleeping for beginners? I think as a new player, it's basically unmess-upable to do a sleeper. I think like a 2-day jumper is probably like one of the most efficient things you can do with your time. I just don't know if most players are equipped in order to do that. And should I restart if I can't get in the top 3 alliance? Yes. If you cannot get at least 3 to 6 GC a day, you're probably cooked. It is what it is. I would not overthink it. If you can't do it, just restart, call it a day. That's going to be it, guys. Again, I will probably be recording a backlog of these since we will be going to Korea and China, and I will tell you guys what cool stuff we do there. I'll probably like record like a vlog and put it out. Anyway, take it easy, guys. I hope everybody has an absolutely wonderful day. If you guys are interested in coaching, remember it's $35 for an on-stream, $75 for an off-stream. You go to the Discord at the description below and you make a ticket. If you guys are interested in helping support the channel, liking, following, subscribing, and donating to the Streamlabs link in the description below helps a lot. Computer parts like that would not have been purchased without your guys' very generous donations. So shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all a ton, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Bye.